Ganesha Ganesha Jai Jai Shri Ganesha 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 Jai Jai Shri Ganesha Ketu Ganadhyasha Malachandra Gajanana Malachandra Gajanana 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 Ganesha 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 Jai Jai Shri Ganesha 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 Jai Jai Shri Ganesha Jai Jai Shri Ganesha Jai Jai Shri Ganesha
अपने तो तीनों जहां आपके चरणों में मां, अपने तो सारे खुदा आप ही बस आप मां, 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 अपने तो तीनों आप ही बस आप माँ। हे परमेश्वरी योगेश्वरी ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी निर्मल माँ।
हे परमेश्वरी योगेश्वरी ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी निर्मल माँ।
योग क्षेम और मोक्ष भी आदि की महामाया माँ।
योग क्षेम और मोक्ष भी आदि की महामाया माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
अपने तो तीनों जहां आपके चरणों में माँ।
अपने तो सारे खुदा आप ही बस आप माँ। हे महेश्वरी सुरेश्वरी ओंकार स्वरूपिणी निर्मल माँ।
हे महेश्वरी सुरेश्वरी ओंकार स्वरूपिणी निर्मल माँ।
निरानंद की निर्मल चादर आपने पहनाई माँ।
निरानंद की निर्मल चादर आपने पहनाई माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
अपने तो तीनों जहां आपके चरणों में माँ।
अपने तो सारे खुदा आप ही बस आप माँ। हे माँ माया भगवती विराट स्वरूपिणी निर्मल माँ।
हे महामाया भगवती विराट स्वरूपिणी निर्मल माँ।
तेरे ही महाशक्ति से पल्लवित सारा जहाँ।
तेरी ही महाशक्ति से पल्लवित सारा जहाँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
अपने तो तीनों जहां आपके चरणों में माँ।
अपने तो सारे खुदा आप ही बस आप माँ। परम शिव महाकल्याणी वैकुंठवासिनी निर्मल माँ।
हे परम शिव महाकल्याणी वैकुंठवासिनी निर्मल माँ।
आप ही के चरण से बहती चैतन्य की गंगा।
आप ही के चरण से बहती चैतन्य की गंगा। सर्वेश्वरी कल्केश्वरी आदिशक्ति श्री निर्मल माँ।
हे सर्वेश्वरी कल्केश्वरी आदिशक्ति श्री निर्मल माँ।
आप ही निर्णय करेंगे हे अनंता निर्मल माँ।
आप ही निर्णय करेंगे हे अनंता निर्मल माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ।
अपने तो तीनों जहां आपके चरणों में माँ।
अपने तो सारे खुदा आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ। आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ। आप ही बस आप माँ।
अपने तो तीनों जहां आपके चरणों में माँ।
अपने तो सारे खुदा आप ही बस आप माँ।
आप ही बस आप माँ। आप ही बस आप माँ। आप ही बस आप माँ।
Jai Shri Mataji, respected brothers and sisters from the global Sahaj family. Salam sejahtera dari Malaysia. A very warm Jai Shri Mataji, respected brothers and sisters from the global Sahaj family. Salam sejahtera dari Malaysia. Warm greetings from Malaysia. Before we start the session, allow us to welcome some new yogis who have joined us for the very first time. And we pray that you continue to support us so that our collectivity can be strengthened with your vibrations. Let us now surrender our ego, our conditionings, our impure thoughts and desires, and all that is detrimental to our spiritual ascent at the holy lotus feet of Shri Mataji. Now, with our hands folded in the center of our hearts and with complete reverence, let us bow to our Holy Mother and pray. Param Puja Shri Mataji, we, your children from across the world, humbly seek your permission, blessings, guidance, and protection to have this global online meditation today. We also pray, Shri Mataji, that we attain our spirit so that we are able to enjoy the qualities of the spirit, which is truth, attention, and absolute joy. Shri Mataji, it is only by your divine grace and blessings that we are able to gather every week to worship your holy lotus feet. And Shri Mataji, we are truly indebted to you for this beautiful opportunity for us again and again. Shri Mataji, verily you're the doer, you're the enjoyer, and we, your children, do nothing at all. Our only desire, Shri Mataji, is to please you and to be always surrendered at your holy lotus feet and to be your humble instrument in any way possible. We also pray, Shri Mataji, that you give us opportunities to spread Sahaja Yoga and to give self-realization to the seekers of the truth. Shri Mataji, our humble salutations to you at your holy lotus feet from all your children gathered here tonight. Today, brothers and sisters, we are blessed to have a sister, Sister Sonali Bhattacharjee, who was born in Orissa but grew up in Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh. She joined the Sahaja Yoga in 2000, and from 2015 to 2018, she became the state coordinator for Chhattisgarh and later became the national trustee for one of the national trustees of Param Puja Shri Mataji, representing Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. She was also the regional youth coordinator. She's a very, very dedicated yogini, and we can learn a lot from her, from her experience that she would be sharing with us after the meditation tonight. Let's put our hands together and welcome our dear sister, Sonali, to lead the session tonight. Over to you, sister. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji to all of you. Let's go down at the feet of Shri Mataji. Raise Kundalini and take Bandhan. Three Mahamantras. Let's sing together. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Triguణात्मिका Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Ganesha Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesh Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Feel the presence of Shri Mataji heart. To purify the left channel, place the right hand on Mother Earth. Attention completely on Shri Mataji and pray. Shri Mataji, please clear my Ida Nadi or left channel. Shri Mataji, please clear my left side. Shri Mataji, please clear my Ida Nadi and establish Mahakali Tattva. Fill my Ida Nadi with your divine grace so that I can feel your presence. Keep the right hand to the left and left hand towards sky. Purify the right channel, the Pingala Nadi. Let's pray. Shri Mataji, please clear my Pingala Nadi. Shri Mataji, please clear my right side. Shri Mataji, please establish the Mahasaraswati Tattva, my Pingala, so that I can feel your presence inside. Keep both the hands. Pray to Shri Mataji for the central channel Sushumna Nadi. Shri Mataji, please clear my Sushumna Nadi. Let me feel the Mahalakshmi Tattva element. Put the attention on Muladhara chakra and pray to Shri Mataji, please establish the Ganesha Tattva inside. Shri Mataji, please establish the divine wisdom in my Muladhara chakra. Now raise the attention, Swadhisthana, Nabhi, void, spread the attention, center heart, and on left heart, center heart, right heart, center heart. Now keep the attention on Vishuddhi chakra, Agya, Sahasrara. Try to keep your attention stable there on Sahasrara. Put the right hand on Sahasrara, press it, rotate it, and pray. Shri Mataji, please establish my self-realization. 2. Please establish my self-realization. pray. Please establish my self-realization. I want to feel your presence in my heart and in my Sahasrara. Please establish my self-realization. Rotate it 7 times. Just pray. Please establish my self-realization. Shri Mataji, I want to feel your presence in my Sahasrara. I forgive everybody. I forgive myself. Please establish my self-realization. Check the breath is coming out from Sahasrara. Keep both the hand on lap. And let's listen Shri Mataji's Amritvani, the divine speech, in thoughtless awareness state. Anupam,
Today I wanted to talk about Muladhara, which is very important subject. I think I have talked about it many a times. But in the West, I must say, because of our wrong attitudes, and acceptance of wrong mental projections of other people who are very dominating, we have very much ruined our Muladhara. Despite the fact that Kundalini has risen with whatever weaker power that Muladhara had and has sustained itself, we must know that we can always fall a trap to our different bifurcations which we had created before. It's a very serious matter that the Muladhara chakra has been really shattered, and we have created pathways into which our attention can go if we are not very careful. Now supposing if somebody is a dishonest person or a miserly person or money oriented, it is very gross and you can see so clearly. You see yourself and you get shocked, why did I say such a thing? Why did I do such a thing? But when it comes to the left side nonsense, sin against the mother, it's a positive action. That's only between you and yourself. Nobody knows what goes on in your mind except for you. Nobody knows what you are going to do next moment, in your privacy, when you are alone. Nobody can look into it except for your mother. I also only feel your Muladharas. And to be very frank with you, that's one center I find it difficult to feel myself. The reason is, I have a very, very strong Muladhara, which is not so sensitive, I would say. It is not bothered. The attention of my Muladhara doesn't go near any other Muladhara. It just recedes back. That's the action it plays all the time. So I also, unless and until it is very badly off and if the person is very close to me, then I feel the Muladhara very strongly. But still I can. Supposing you give me something, that thing is used by you, immediately I can feel it. So the correction of Muladhara entirely depends on you. And without a strong Muladhara, you cannot rise high. Do what you like. Now for people who are Indians, who have respected their Muladharas, there are so many methods and ways given how to raise the power of Muladhara. But that won't work out with the Western people, because it's a damaged one. It's a one which is a shattered one, and which does not work on the physical side of the Muladhara, but on the emotional side, as we call the mana, the left side. So, even you may not talk in that way, but your mind is still in that realm, and you still think on that realm. Even mentally, you are in it, or you are seeing things, wanting to see such things, wanting to enjoy such things. That lurking attraction is still there, your Muladhara cannot stand it. We have to realize that I am talking to Western people. I would not say the same to the people from India. So now we have to work out much harder, to be on the watch out, to deal with yourself, as it is more a mental activity. Mental meaning, I mean the emotional side. You have to watch your mind. In English it's a very funny word, mind is. But mana, through which we cater to our emotional side, to our desires. Where is it going? Where is this movement of our mind? What is it doing? You have to stand against your mind, stand against your desires, or you can face it and see for yourself clearly what's happening. It's for you to decide. Nobody is going to correct you on this point. I know you people have been confessing to me. I never read your letters, to be very frank. Whatever letters you sent, I would not read it. Whatever confessions you have made, I've burnt all those letters. I haven't got any idea as to what you did, nor do I want to know about it. That's not my concern. My concern is that now you do not dwell upon the same ideas on the same level, or on any level whatsoever, we can say. It is in thoughtless awareness you can combat the thoughts that come to you from wrong type of Muladhara. Maybe some of you have got boots on your Muladhara. And we have some physical treatment for such boots also, which I'll tell to come in sometimes, which you can ask. But you cannot always say that it is a bhoot and I'm all right, I'm away from the bhoot. You are not. Whenever you say I have a bhoot, means you yourself, you are siding with the bhoot. You see a person as a sakshi. That means you see that person, but you do not get a reaction, which is killer of joy. You yourself can feel your Muladharas very well. You can feel it on your fingertips also, and be alert about it. If you want to be kind to yourself, know that you have to divert your attention towards a sane married life. But also that should not be too much, because what I have learned now, that in the West people have devised methods of transferring their attention from one person to another. Mental acrobats of different types they have devised to destroy their pure attention. Don't play on to these. There are so many other things by which we express that we are still under the trap of a bad Muladhara. The way you dress up, the way you walk, the way you sit, the way you talk, the way you behave, to impress other people and to be impressed by other people in Sahaja Yoga itself. The only impression that should really work is the height of ascent that others have achieved. You can do it, it's not difficult. When the Kundalini can rise with all such shattered Muladharas, I'm sure you can cure your Muladhara completely. But your question is, first of all, of strengthening the Muladhara, for which I think you all have to go into a kind of a tapasya. That's why I say sometimes that the Western people should take less of meat, especially the red meats, and beefs, and horses, and dogs, and I don't know what else we eat. Take more to vegetarian food. I am not saying vegetarianism, you understand that. Take more to things which do not give you so much heat in the body. Even fish is very heated. So take to a life which is in a way ascetic, but don't take to these horrible health foods also. And I can't tolerate them, I tell you. They are not meant for human beings, for animals, I think. They churn your stomach completely, it's horrible. This country store thing I took once and I said, had enough of it. Country store, the whole country went into my stomach, I think. So for you people, you have to go. Those who are suffering from Muladhara must know that food does make a difference in the powers of Muladhara. So if you have to get it cured, first of all, you have to soothe it down. It is overexcited. Overexcited. Any man you touch, any woman you touch, woman you look at, I just don't understand. It's worse than monkeys. Horrible. You have to soothe it down, cool it down, so that Ganesha bestows his blessings upon your Muladhara. There's no grace. But it's not so outside that I can say that you must respect yourself. It cannot work out with those words, I know. You have to sit down, do meditation, and try to soothe it down. I'll discuss with Gavin and I'll tell him what things can be done about it, because I can't tell you in the open like this. But still, this is all physical. Mentally, you must be on the watch to see where does this mind go to dirty things. Why does it always go to this sensation? See the birds, see the flowers, see the nature, see the beautiful people. Just see them. Another horrible thing in the West is that the women must expose their body to get men excited. Men do the same, I think. They always try to excite each other and live in a stupid excitement. You have to expose beautiful things like flowers, beautiful ornaments. All right. But you are not a thing. It's your private. Property. You don't put all your gold on the streets, do you? Better try that sometimes. You will mind people plundering your gold, but you don't mind your chastity being plundered. Everyone looking at you with dirty eyes. You don't feel insulted, because ego is a dirty stuff. It does not mind. It feels happy that people are watching you. They are plundering you. They are looting your chastity. But Sahaja Yogis are not like that. But still I must say, you must cleanse your hearts, cleanse your minds. Take yourself out of it. The minds are very funnily placed. And that's why the greatest complications there are in the brains of people. They are very confused. Very confused people. Because there is no wisdom in this kind of life. To become just a sex-oriented personality. It is actually just the other way round. If you are money-oriented, you want to preserve money. If you are possession-oriented, you want to preserve it. If you get one little antique piece, you want to preserve it. And why not this property of yours, which is the highest of all, to be preserved, to be adorned, to be worshipped? I'm quite worried on that point, that secretly people are indulging into such things. And they're hypocritical sometimes. They don't mind being hypocritical about it. They're Sahajis, all right. But in this matter, they think they can go about the way they like. And sometimes some of them say that Mother has said it's all right. I've never said so. This one point I cannot compromise is this. You must have a chaste outlook towards yourself, towards your life, towards your being, towards your personality. You are saints. And if a saint doesn't have a good character, I call it the character, the essence of character, is not a saint. So this purity has to be maintained. There cannot be any compromise on that. You cannot hit at the roots of everything. If it works out in a collective way, nobody cheats oneself, nobody deceives oneself, and puts the mind into right track of ascent, thinking about the ascent, how you are going to rise, thinking of the moments when you had the joy, thinking of the day when you met me first, thinking of all the other beautiful and holy things. Your mind can be cleansed. And whenever such a thought comes in, you have to say, not this, not this, not this. It's more mental than physical, I think. I know it's difficult, but if you can get realization, why not this also? You all have to understand that there is no compromise on this. And a day may come, if you continue with it, you will be thrown away completely, just like any other devil is thrown out. So there is no compromise. Tell yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Don't cheat yourself. You cannot ascend. If there is any lurking thing within you, you will be dragged down, because that's your weakness. You will become weaker and weaker and weaker. Only question is, where is your attention? Divert. Divert your attention. First you will need some exercise, some effort, and afterwards it will come automatically. You won't have to exert. You won't have to worry. On the contrary, it will become impossible how to be otherwise. So much conditioning is there. We have played into the hands of conditioning. We have ruined ourselves. This conditioning is the subtlest of all and the worst of all. It's impossible to combat in Sahaja Yoga, unless and until you individually take up the responsibility of looking after it. Muladhara is one of the most delicate and the most powerful chakra. It has so many folds and it has so many dimensions. If your Muladhara is not all right, your memory will fail. If your Muladhara is not all right to begin with, your wisdom will fail. You will have no sense of direction. The insanity that is now crawling up in America before they become 40 years of age is because their Muladharas are around. Most of the diseases which are incurable come because of weak Muladhara. On the physical side. On the mental side, most of the mental problems, disorder, most, I would say 90% are due to weak Muladhara. If a person has a strong Muladhara, powerful Muladhara, it doesn't get into trouble. Because you know there's a very strong hold of that Muladhara on the back here. And when your mind goes off, you blame the brain. It's not the brain. Mostly it is the Muladhara. So for physical safety and for your emotional safety also, you have to have a sane type of attitude towards Muladhara. That's why I'm very anxious that you all should get married. And after marriage, after a few days, you find that your attention starts diverting to other problems of married life. But not if you are not a surgeon. Because the sensationalization has become the main theme of the modern life. And you are tossed about on the rough sea of all these deliberate actions of the people. Media, books, ideas, everything creates this horrible, excitable temperament. Such a person doesn't have any patience, doesn't have any balance. Actually is hypocritical and has a very bad left Vishuddhi. So many complications take place with it. Before realization, forget the past. Whatever you have done, forget it. Just don't worry. But remember one thing, that you have damaged your Muladhara, so you have to look after it. You have to soothe it down. You have to bring it to normalcy. You have to make it a healthy, balanced center so that Sri Ganesha can rule over it. Talking about Sri Ganesh, you know, vibrations become too much for me. We talk of innocence, but to awaken innocence within ourselves, we must be on the full watch, on the full alertness about our minds. What is it thinking? Where is it going? Where is this thief going? Is he trying to do some tricks? Is he up to some tricks? All right. You have to be alert, very alert. I've been thinking of talking about it since long. But now I have to tell you one thing, that you'll be exposed. That is another quality of Mahamaya. She'll expose you. You'll be exposed if you try to play tricks with me. With me means with your Kundalini. If you try to play tricks with your Kundalini, you'll be exposed. And you'll be ashamed of yourself. So please be careful, very careful about it, that you again make your Muladhara very healthy and powerful. May God bless. So our prayer should be that let our Muladhara be healthy and strong. That's all. Let's pray. Certain exercises for Muladhara I will explain to Gavin, who is your leader in English. Then he will pass it on to you. It should be done verbally. It should not be written down. the leaders of the ashrams and other places should come and see him every month sometime, and these things should be talked, because it's a secret, not to be discussed openly. It's a secret. It's between you and yourself. It should not be written down anywhere. It should not be mentioned, but should be worked out by all of you in such a way that you enjoy the bliss of Sri Ganesh. It's more for the ladies, I would say, than for the men, because men suffer much more than women do. And that's why women must be very careful. Develop very good relationships with your brothers. Unless and until you really establish your high character, men cannot be improved. You have seen in India, women don't like if anybody tries to look at them or tries to touch them. They don't like it. Women have killed themselves, burned themselves up, thousands of them, because they thought some other people may come and touch their body. It's so related to your Atma, to your spirit, as if it is the body. In a sense, is the body of your spirit. You all can be that, because you have become yoginis now. They were not yoginis, but they knew one thing, the power of their chastity. It's more for ladies here, that they should try to generate that feeling of nobility, of chastity, of holiness around them, so that the men themselves respect them and develop that feeling within themselves. Thank you very much.
जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, शंकर सूत गणेशा, गौरी तनय श्री गणेशा। जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, शंकर सूत गणेशा, गौरी तनय श्री गणेशा। महिमा में तेरी जो है अमृत, करता है मूलाधार चक्र को जागृत। महिमा में तेरी जो है अमृत, करता है मूलाधार चक्र को जागृत। अबोधिता दे निर्मल नंदन, करे कर्ण श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, शंकर सूत गणेशा, गौरी तनय श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, शंकर सूत गणेशा, गौरी तनय श्री गणेशा, निर्मल पुत्र गणेशा, निर्मल पुत्र गणेशा।
Let's offer Aarti. Kindly stand to offer Aarti.
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जग में संकट कारक कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार, विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा, तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, मानव में अवतर के कर दिया उजियारा माँ, कर दिया उजियारा, कलियुग में माया है, कलियुग में माया है, फिर भी पहचाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता माँ, है सब दिल में आए तब मधु संगीत सुन लो माँ मधु संगीत सुन लो ओ यस की जो सेवा ओ यस की जो सेवा हमसे करा लेना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री स्वामिनी मोक्ष नमो शक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
Pray to Shri Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for this beautiful evening with your powerful Amritwani. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for the beautiful session. Shri Mataji, It is our humble desire, pure desire. May the love and peace be established in the whole world. May your divine grace be established in the whole. May each and every Sahaja Yogi respect each other, love each other, and spread your love in the whole world. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Raise Kundalini and take one hand. Jai Shri Mataji.
For the beautiful and blissful meditation and a lovely prayer as well. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Sister Sonali, you can now switch on your video and you can share your experiences. Welcome, Sister Sonali, again, once again. And you've been holding quite a number of, I would say, inverted comma positions and all are myth. But we just do our best to, please Shri Mataji,
Yes.
So, you've done a great job with the Yuva Shaktis. I think you have been the state coordinator before. And before that, I'd just like to thank you also. I enjoyed the beautiful puja of Shri Mataji's birthday. I think you all did a very grand one at Chindwara. And you were the coordinator for that. You were leading the puja. It was beautiful, grand celebration. It reminds me of the Shri Mataji's 85th birthday when we were all there. And Shri Mataji's, got her darshan at that time. So it was memories, beautiful memories back then. So now, without much ado, I'd like to, maybe ask you, or you can share your experience and also maybe encourage our Yuva Shaktis. A lot of Yuva Shaktis are very, very dynamic, but they are a little shy to come forward. Maybe you can motivate them in a way that, you have done in Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. So, and other experiences with Shri Mataji, you can just, share with all of us.
Jai Shri Mataji to all of you. Well, motivation, she is the actual motivator, Shri Mataji.
Surely.
And which I joined Sahaja Yoga in 2000. And yeah, the coordinatorship, it's also a work of Shri Mataji. But before joining that, I thought, oh God, again, coordinatorship is different. Usually the Sahaja Yogi's mindset is different. But no, it's also an administration work. It's also a very powerful work, a very powerful way of clearing oneself.
Correct.
And which I feel during this coordinatorship. But I joined 2000. At that time, I was in a college, and yes, life is full of struggle. I never assure any Yuva Shakti that your life will become a beautiful rose garden or anything else. No, not like that. Your life is a journey, and the struggle is going on. But when you are meditating at 4 o'clock morning, that's more important for every Yuva Shakti. Life is changing. You can face that trouble or struggle smoothly, effortlessly, thoughtless awareness state. In thoughtless awareness state, you will feel Shrimataji's presence in every step of your life. My job, my college life, my job, everything. I think I pray and I get, and whatever the problem I share, till now I share, I talk to Shrimataji whenever I came from my office, and when I enter in my house, first I went to the darbar, uh, go down, and then how's the day, I replied, and I talk, I tell everything to Shrimataji. She is my friend, mother, everything for her. So for what I feel, what I said to Yuva Shakti, love Shrimataji unconditionally. No desire, only the desire that Mataji, I want to be in your lotus feet till the end of my life. That's more important. You have to be dedicated towards Mataji first. And then you get the breeze, the shower of breeze is flowing all the time for you. Whenever there is trouble, whenever there is anything which is disturbing us, she is there always. She is always there to, you have to be surrendered. You have to be surrendered like a child. That's more important. So the Muladhara must be very, very, very strong. For that, Shmataji has given so many treatments. Putok is the best way for left, right, clear it, and you will feel. I think 4 a.m. morning meditation is sufficient for everybody. If we are doing this for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you will get that power for the whole day. And it's an amazing day whenever you, I think everybody experience that. So Shrimataji always, which I feel that she's always there for you. And each and every moment she's looking toward us, and she's thinking how we are behaving, why we are behaving. When I am angry, when I am upset, I talk to her. uh, I listen her speeches, Amritvani, and I get the answer. Whenever I am disturbed, I feel no, I want the answer. Suddenly I just pick out one Amritvani or speech, I listen, and I get the answer. I think many of the Sahajogi yoginis
Yes,
experience
that's
this.
yes.
Yes, this is something, you are feeling the divine, you are feeling the divine.
Connection.
Yes, that strong connection is, it's we can't explain it. uh,
Correct.
there, and the breeze is flowing, that's the proof. So the combination of breeze and feeling is, both make our world really really beautiful. So when the non-Sahajogi friends, they see me or they talk to me, they are asking what you are doing, why you are so fresh and you are, tension free. So I said, join us. So this happened. Why? Because they are they also feel the divine inside us. That's the thing. So for that, I think Sahaj Yoga spreading all are secondary. First, you have to love Shrimataji unconditionally. Don't desire anything. Shrimataji, I want this, I want this. No, I don't want anything. Only I want to be in your lotus feet. That's it. So from there, your life is going to be changed, full of vibrations, and everything will be really, you feel the beauty inside yourself and outside also. And because of you, many problems of your surroundings will also clean up, which I also feel, whether I went to administration, any work, anywhere, because of that power, I feel that so many people get that profit. So it's unique. Whenever you first thing is, you have to meditate, you have to feel the vibration. Only said that I'm feeling very soothing, I'm feeling very relaxed. No, you have to feel the breeze in your palms and your sahasrara, that cool breeze. If it is not coming out, something is wrong. You have to clear yourself. That discipline you have to maintain every Yuva Shakti. then life is be smooth for everybody. Not at all. Not We are not talking about Yuva Shakti. Everybody. But
Everyone.
you have to, yes, everyone, because you have to feel that divine breeze every day. When you want, you can feel this. If you are not feeling, then something is wrong. Uh, that's the clear indication that now mother is not within us. So the danger is here. So feel it and just clear it. Uh, so this is the journey. And yes, I work as a state coordinator. Then during that period with NSYS, I was the Yuva Shakti coordinator, regional Yuva Shakti coordinator. That was also beyond imagination work. I always said, Mataji, I don't know anything how to work. Then she gave all the directions, all the people, all the instruments surrounding me, and they helped us a lot. And I worked with 6 states, I think, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar, and Orissa. So everywhere, I talked to the Yuva Shaktis coordinators, and also with the Yuva Shaktis, have different mindset, different struggles, and all during that. And nowadays, too much, um, uh, whatever the course is career, they all are career oriented nowadays. What I feel, yeah, the competition is so peak. So for that, I always suggest meditate. uh, every day, just meditate, just sit in front of Shri Mataji. Try to do this. Try to clear yourself. Put soak regularly, at least 2 times, at least 1 time, but clear yourself so that she will work. Otherwise, if you're not doing this, then if you're not connected with her, then again the trouble started. But this is, I think, when I joined Sahaja Yoga, after that I start writing also poetries, bhajans. That was also spontaneous, you know? So I feel what's going on with that. And this is the changing. I'm not a poet, I'm not a writer, but uh, gradually I start writing bhajans, singing, and all, everything. When I practice, or when I riyaz in front of Shri Mataji, I have harmonium, and when I riyaz, means I feel that she is the ultimate guru. And after that, when I went to center and we sing bhajans, listening our own voice, we also surprised that, wow, Shri Mataji, this is because of you. You just blessed us. I think each and every children she blessed, each and every children she love. But we have to feel it. We have to feel it. We have to respect her love, because this is the best moment when we get our self realization. When I was get my realization at 18th Feb 2000, I feel cool breeze on my right Muladhara area. I don't know that this is Muladhara chakra and whatever it is. I just said that, Didi, that I feel cool here, and I think 22 to 3 days I feel cool here continuously. I told her that I feel this coolness here. That's it. And she never told me what it is. She said that this is the way to meditate. You have to clear left and right, and this and that. Then when first time I have to speak about Sahaja Yoga, she said me what that you have to do foot soak, meditate properly, surrender yourself to Shri Mataji, and then go. And you will speak whatever Shri Mataji will is there. So yes, that was happening. It was happened. And so I always suggest Yuva Shakti, when you are going for any um, public program, or you are conducting any public program, meditate properly first. No mental working, because you are only the machine or the instrument of Shri Mataji. She will use you. So for that, you have to be empty, from Agya, heart, everything. You have to be empty completely. And so for that, meditate properly. If your left is weak, do the 3 candling, and then do the foot soak also. Meditate properly and pray to Shri Mataji before leaving your home, that mother, you know better than us that what type of collectivity is going to be there. We are going to face it. So please, do please speak whatever you want to speak. So she uses us. Okay. So this is the way. No need to read too much, or planning, or this. They are administrative, so we have to speak like this. Nothing is going to be work out. Na? only the vibration is going to work out, which I feel nowadays. Yes, a little bit dressing sense is yes needed. You have to dress properly and then go there. That's quite natural. But what you have to speak, that is decided by Shri Mataji already all the time. So for that you have to be surrendered. So ultimately again, meditate properly, morning, evening, that is more important. Night before going to sleep, you have to meditate. Thank Shri Mataji for that whole day. Surrendered yourself completely. Evening meditation is for surrender. You have to surrender yourself, every chakra nadi, at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. And then you go to sleep, take bandhan, follow everything, do everything. You can go to cinema, you can go to mall, everywhere, but in a balanced state. And enjoy the life. Sahajogi's life, if you are not enjoying your life, if you are not happy from inside or outside, then something is wrong. You are not doing Sahaja Yoga properly. If you are properly doing, you are enjoying yourself. You can enjoy with everybody. Everybody will enjoy yourself. Your presence, they need your presence. They feel they feel very satisfying when you are there. They want to talk to you. They want to share your trouble with you. Why? Because they feel mother inside. That's the power which I feel. When I was a state coordinator, I'm very young. Today, also, I'm the trustee of National Trust. There also, I am very young. But what I feel that Shri Mataji is always there. There are many problems, but it's okay. Shri Mataji is always there. She give guidance through vibrations, and she helps us a lot. I have to feel. So for Yuva Shakti, live your life at present. No need to think too much about future. She is there in your future. She is going to shape your future beautifully. So just pray to her, just meditate, just enjoy that moment. If you are not enjoying meditation, then again something is wrong. So you have to enjoy that moment very much. I think this is for everybody.
Very well said, Sister Sonali, for your in-depth sharing. I feel the same. It's always, Sri Mataji is always listening to us. Whatever you do it from your heart. She's always ever ready to help us. Just we have to ask. We don't have to say, sometimes we think we are saying certain things, but actually she's speaking through us. So you can feel the connection if you just completely surrender at her holy lotus feet. The day is very, very blissful. Thank you so much for your beautiful sharing, and I'm sure there's all the Yuva Shaktis who have been listening to your stories, or maybe they will listen to the recording. We pray and hope that they will emulate your success in being an administrator, being a good yogini, a good role model for all of us to follow. With that, I thank you, sister, for taking your time off despite your busy schedule.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Anupam.
And then, of course, Anupam has come back to help us. There's always Anupam, Vivek, or Mushkan, or Yuven.
He's from Bangalore.
No, he's from Chennai.
Chennai.
Yeah.
We
Normally
will
he was in
soon.
Gurgaon, but no.
I will connect with him soon.
Yes. I've also got some Yuva Shaktis from Malaysia. We are trying to gather some Yuva Shaktis. Anupam and Mushkan is also in the team. We're trying to get some things done through the Yuva Shaktis activities. Looking forward to you.
I invite on behalf of the whole collectivity of India, I invite the Malaysian team also to join in 100th birthday celebration.
Yes. We've been receiving the news, and so we'll keep in touch, and looking forward to working. And Rohan has been very, very helpful to us. Rohan Soni from Chindwara. He's been a regular in our Tuesday collective. We also thank him because he also assists us in some ways and connect us to some. It is through him that I got your contact. So I should thank him for that, for raising this event. Thank you, sister, for all your sharing. And I look forward to working with you closely, with all of us, with the rest of the team as well. Thank you. And thank you, Anupam. And thank you all brothers and sisters who have joined us today. And we look forward to you joining again next Tuesday. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji.